Well, here we are. We've switched from gaming to trading. And now, the first video will be of backtesting. There will be other videos of a bunch of other stuff, but first, we are just going to go over the slightest bit of backtesting of a simple strategy with MarketCipher B money flow waves. We have our Google Doc sheet, a Google Excel sheet. Our Google Docs has our system in it, which our system is the money flow index, 3 hour. We're on a 2.0 system. We've already done the first system. The only thing we've changed now is a take profit rule. The trade type, I don't know if it's considered a trade type, but we're just going to call it that, is a money flow index crossover. So when the money flow crosses from red to the green and closes over the 0 line. Time frame is 3 hours. Coin selection, Bitcoin, of course. Entry rule, candle close after candle close after money flow index crossover of 0. So meaning after the candle has closed. So on this candle is when it changes over. When it changes, this one is the confirmation. So it's this candle close, because this is the one that confirms it. This is where it changes over in between these two candles, but this is the one that gives the confirmation after it's closed. So the beginning of this candle, the ending of this one. So as soon as this one closes, that's my entry. Because as you can see, it's up. And that one, you can see it's a beautiful push-up. Where are we? Stop loss rule is the previous swing low or swing high. So, swing low right here. Makes it more easy to see. You can use a line chart. You can see it went down, and then we had a market structure break. Therefore, making it a swing low. So we break that. That is our stop loss point. If it deviates below that or to that, it stops us out. And now our take profit rule is a 2R or a candle close after the money flow index crossover of 0. So same thing as the entry rule. It's just as the take profit or exit. But this one differs from this one only being the 2R, which is a 2 times reward to the amount risked. Which, wrong one. Which at the moment this is backtesting, so you only want to risk 1 to 2% of your portfolio, but with backtesting you're not using a set number at the moment or anything. Don't think dollar amount, just think R amount, because everything changes depending on your percentage, because this is a different percentage than the entry down here. This is a different percentage compared to up there. From there, your stop loss. From here, and that's your closest swing low. It's technically not a swing low, but it is the closest high or low, which is like higher high, and that is a different percentage there and there compared to that and that one. So that is the money flow index 3 hour 2.0 strategy, which we will be going over in backtesting right now. So 3 hour, this is the current one. But with backtesting, you want to use the relay, go all the way back. We'll go back to, what is it, May 20th? We'll go back 1 year. Oops. I didn't realize I was that zoomed in. Or I forgot it was the 3 hour. So we're just going to go until we get to the 20th. Okay, there. We're in the 20th. Now I have to wait for it to deviate down into the red. And then we will get our entry points. So So we're just going to let it go. Some are longer than others, as clearly shown right here. And there's our close. So the candle closed, and it is confirmed into the red. So we're going to take our short position. Make sure we have our magnet tool on. Put it on the candle close at the top there, and then put our stop loss at the previous swing high, which is right here, the previous green candle. To make it easier, like I said, go on the line chart. And right here, you can easily see it as it goes up, trying to strive for a potential higher high, but doesn't, breaks the market structure, or MSB, market structure break, down to make a lower low. So this is your previous swing high. And we are going for a 2R return on this one. So we're going to bring this to 2, like so. And this is on May 21st at 2300 on 2020-23, I believe so. So we'll go coin, BTC, May 20th, 2023, 2300, UTC, direction, it is a short trade. Our entry is 26,770. 26,670. I believe it was 50 cents. Yes, and then our stop loss is at 26,894. 26,894. Was there any cents there? No. Excuse me. So, as you can see, we can't have an exit here because we have yet to have it play out. But now, you just sit back and wait after you press go. And instantly, first candle immediately is a stop out. So we go back to here. We do 26,894 and negative 1R, a loss. That's a nice blue losing donut. We don't want one of those. So we close that. We go to our next, keep going until you have a candle close up. So this candle close is the confirmation that it is now up into the green part of the money flow. We're going to take our long tool and long it from there. And this part is a little tricky because it is a very, very short previous swing low, which is right here. And sometimes it can be hard to get your correct assumption on your backtesting here, because once you go to your next candle, there could be a big deviation determining whether it was a win or a loss. And this is where you would only be able to find it out in live trading rather than in backtesting to see if it was profitable or not. But in this one, it is May 23rd at 5. So we go May 23rd, 5 o'clock, BTC. This one I believe is a long trade, if I remember correctly. Yes, this is a long position. That one was, okay, that was the 21st. I'm just realizing that now. We're just going to go back and we're just going to correct that. Some of you may have corrected that. I have not. Okay, so the entry on this one is 27,325. 27,325. Stop loss is at 27,312. What was the decimal there? 5. Okay, so watch. This is what I mean by it's hard to determine. Is your next candle? See, immediately. I don't know if it broke the high first or if it broke the low, but from what it seems like, it deviated to low quicker, so there's a higher chance that it went there before it peaked high, so we're going to put that in as a loss. That is just based off of my assumption, or my thinking. So immediately, after 2 trades, you can't say this isn't looking like a bad strategy, because you can never know. There's going to be 2 losing trades, and the next one's going to be just winner, 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 winner. But you would have to at least get a correct assumption by the time you gotten to 50. If there is still a negative return by the time you've gotten to 50, most likely is a poo-poo strat, and you might want to rethink it. Either add a variable, take a variable away, or completely start up with a new one. But you ultimately will not know until you get to around 50. 100 is your key to get an ideal correct percentage of win-loss ratio, because then you can do the simple math to get your percentage, and it will show it to you here of your win-loss percentages. But now this one was stopped out. We're going to do a few more. And we're getting close. Right there. We got a short position. Make sure you have your magnet on. Going up. Ooh, I like this song. Okay, so this one is I don't know how promising we're gonna get with this win, but that your rules are your rules. You can't deviate from your rules. So swing low, or sorry, swing high as the stop. Our entry is at 26,730. 730. Put this in as a short. Starting to rain pretty well outside now. May 24th at 5 p.m. Okay, and our stop loss is at 27,290. Did I remember that correct? No, 19. Okay, so let's see how this one plays out. Okay, we got a good push down. Okay, and it closed there. So we've switched here, and like I said in our rules, is a 2R return or candle close after after the money flow index crossover of 0. So here it got pretty damn close to our 2R return, which is quite surprising. But it did cross over before it could do that, so we're gonna have to bring it up to here, and our exit was at 26,113. So 26,113. So look at that. Look, we got a winner. We got a winner. And now, because it switched, go here on our candle close. Now this one, because we're now long, we gotta search back. We gotta search back a bit. We gotta go back a little bit here. Okay. We are hoping for a pump. Okay. So I don't know how realistic this one is gonna be, but you know what? Like I said, your rules are your rules. You can't deviate from them. So okay, this one we're optimistic, right? Or in this case, we could be a little autistic, but don't deviate from your rules. Okay, so this one is May 24th at 20. So what is it? Oh, I gotta close my windows. 1 second. Okay, we are back. Do I remember it? 8 o'clock, right? And this one is a long position. Yes. And it is at... it's the exit of the previous one. So we do 26,113. And our stop loss is insanely low at 24,682. I believe 0.5 it was. Oh, look at that, we remember. Okay, so let's see what happens with this one. So we're gonna let it play out. And look at that though. Look at that though. It switched over, but in the green. In the green. We closed it at 26,249. Look at that. 50-50 win already. Look at that. That's looking like a good donut to me. Don't mind the average return and total return, but you know, you win some, you lose some. But now we go into this trade. Oop. I forgot this was on. Now we're going into a short. Now this one has a more realistic return area, I would say. So this one is May 24th at 23. So this one says that 11 o'clock, right? BTC. This one is a short position, and it is on this close 249. And 26,399. 26,399. Now let's see what happens with this one. Okay. Oh, and it pushes up to the stop loss. It's not what we want. It's not what we want, but it's what we need sometimes to know that a system is not profitable. It's not what you want, but sometimes it's what you need. Two different things. Very well. And we're going to keep going. Okay. And there we go. Now we're going to enter a long position here. This one we can zoom in a bit. Okay, let's hope we get an easy identifier in this one, because it's not looking like it's going to be. This one is at May 25th at 8 o'clock. Oh. This one is a long position. What was the entry? It is 26,376. 26,376, right? Yes. 26,322. 5. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see what happens. We're going to do one bar at a time. And we get stopped out immediately. So, not not ideal. Not what we like, but it is what it is. So, that's the basics of the backtesting, or how I'm doing backtesting for these systems that I've already kind of gone through. And we're just gonna keep going, ever so slowly. So, enjoy, take notes, give feedback. Feedback is much needed. Anyone who knows more, always better to learn from them. So if anyone knows more, please let me know. Inform me. Did I do anything wrong? Am I doing anything wrong? Could I improve on anything? Let me know. Thank you.